David Camm had what appeared to be an airtight alibi.
David was at the gym. At the time his family was killed, he was at the Georgetown Community Church gym playing basketball.
From day one, David Camm's uncle, Sam Lockhart, has insisted his nephew did not do it, and he says he can prove it. And how do you know that?
I was with him.
You were playing too?
I was there watching Dave.
10 other people say they can prove it too. They were all at the basketball game that night at this church gym, just a few miles from the Camm house, with David Camm. Was he in the warm-up?
Yeah.
That basketball game would become the most important game of David Camm's life. Who saw him? Let me see hands. Who saw him? Who would swear that you saw him during that warm-up time?
We had 10 people. That's all we had. He was one of the original 10 at that point, so he had to play.
The players said Camm sat out the second game that night at approximately 7:30. Around the same time, police believe the murders occurred. But several players said they remember seeing Camm on the sidelines.
So they say he was sitting out, and every now and then they looked up, and he was there, but they're mistaken.
Is it possible that you just didn't notice that he slipped out for 25, 30 minutes?
No.
Another man at the gym that night, Tom Jolly, says he spoke to Camm on the sidelines.
He was playing basketball when I got here.
What happened?
I've been here for just a very short while, and the game was over, and he come over and started talking to me.
Did you notice anything odd about him?
No, nothing.
So if he did do it,
He ought to got an Academy Award.
if David Camm snuck out of his basketball game here, raced home, killed his family, and raced back without anybody noticing, he's either very clever or very lucky. Did he have time to do it? To find out, we decided to drive the exact route that prosecutors say he drove that night.
Turn left on Frankott Road. Turn right on Alonzo Smith Road.
Prosecutors say it took David roughly 15 minutes to get home, commit the murders, and get back here to the church. It's taken us roughly 8 minutes just to make the round trip, which means, again, if you were following the prosecution's theory, David had roughly 7 minutes to kill Kim, Brad, and Jill.